Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Dix coming back at you with another stream. So I'm going to give everybody a little bit of time to come in. And we'll see what happens. Sorry I didn't have the stream on Tuesday night. I had some stuff come up. Sorry about that. And we will work and see what we can do. So come on in, say hi, Happy New Year to you, and we will get started on tonight on why education and training will save you in 2024. So I'll give everybody a little bit of time to come in. And I will go ahead and get situated and share my screen, and we will get this thing started. So come in and say hi, and we will get it on moving. As y'all see, I have on my hoodie. It's cold down here in South Carolina, so I have on my Robert Morris University hoodie, for where I went to school in Pittsburgh. So we're gonna go ahead and start off. So, seeking a creator, hi, how you doing? Unskull Juez, I'm pretty sure I pronounced it. I applied for apprenticeship at 3 different unions, working on getting a better life, tired of bum jobs. I'm glad that you are doing that, and I'm also glad that you are doing that. Hold on, y'all. I see something wrong. I was trying to stream to Instagram at the same time too, y'all. So, tab. Let's see. There we go. Wrong thing was shared. So, yeah, I'm glad that you're looking for other jobs. That's the best thing to do. And I highly recommend everybody else. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. Yep, just in time, y'all. I know Tuesday night I had somebody message me and say you were supposed to do a stream, and I could have swore y'all I did something else that came up. So we are here tonight. We're going to knock this on out. First of all, I appreciate any new subscribers. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear and see me correctly. Any new subscribers I have, anybody else, share these streams. Go to my channel. I'm going to upload some stuff on TikTok tomorrow. The same thing will be on Instagram. Y'all, we just been working a lot behind the scenes to get everything updated. So there's a lot of work that goes on behind. Of course, y'all could see with the channel growing. So I appreciate y'all. We read. Yes, I see you all the time, just in time. Yep, Charlotte, North Carolina. That's about, 2 hours from where I'm from. So with it being the 4th of January, and first of all, I hope everybody had a good holiday season and a good new year. One of the things that is in the news all the time is how things are going in the world, and you see things with artificial intelligence and automation and everything else. One of the things I want to recommend to everybody, you must be, let me say it like this. You need to recognize what's going on with technology and how the world is progressing. I was talking with my PR person earlier, and I was telling her, and we both agreed to it. The pandemic, if you can remember, we have things going on now with COVID cases, but I want y'all to think about this. Remember back in March 2020, and I want y'all to think about right now in January 2024. That was 4 years ago. The world took a pause, and along with the world taking a pause, companies were able to sit back and to see how to cut the fat, as we say, to drive up revenue with less workers. So you're going to continue to see shifts with technology. You're going to continue to see companies be created, and you're going to see workforce participation be replaced by automation and artificial intelligence. That's why it is very important that you have a skill set. And to start it off, Why education? I'm an educator. It will be 10 years that I've been in the education field, and I could tell y'all from firsthand experience, um, it is very, very detrimental to say you don't need a education or some kind of degree. Please remember, you need training. You need continuous training. You need continuous training. You must have it. You will not be able to pivot into the new world we're living in without education. That is the word for today, education and training. On your job, this is what I want people to realize. Your job will tell you to go train and you'll do it, but you won't do it on your own. I want you to invest in yourself. I want you to remember that you can do whatever you need to do, but if you do not have the correct skill set, you will not make it in the future, and you have time to prepare. I cannot reiterate that enough. You must have a skill set to make it in the future. There is no other way to get around it. So even Gen Z, majority of Gen Z consider college education important. I don't know. I'm a millennial, y'all, and I'm 39, and I've encountered older people that say, "Oh man, education ain't everything." And I've said the story before. I started to college when I was about 22 years old at South Carolina State. And I remember telling everybody I could to go to school. People back then, this is to give y'all a little tidbit, and some of y'all can chime in. This is when making $8 an hour was a lot of money back in 2006. And, you know, some of these jobs pay people like $8, $9 an hour. You cannot make it off that kind of money anymore. And the comment right here, this is a perfect example. Unsolded Jewel said, I applied for apprenticeship at 3 different unions, working on getting a better life. Tired of working bum jobs. I commend him, and I want everyone else to get that same spirit to make sure that you are investing into your life. You do not have time to waste. Life is very short. We are now in 2024. Y'all, we have a presidential election in 10 months from now. We have so many things that are happening, but while people are distracted, it will be great if you can attend school, you can get a trade, you can get some certificates. Because I'm telling you, the competition rates for jobs is going to go so high to where automation and artificial intelligence and machine learning cannot eliminate the job. When those hands are still needed, there is going to be still competition. What you want to be able to do is say, hey, I can do both. I have the degree, I have the training, but you're going to have to go to school. You're going to have to get some training. I could tell you from personal experience, I would not be where I'm at today without education. And somebody could sit here and argue with me. You know, you'll have people, but I want you to remember, you won't make it further. That was the old cliche. But you have to be educated. Tell your kids that, tell your family members that. And if they look at you crazy, turn the other cheek and walk away and go do something else. You're going to have education, plain and simple. So as you can see right here, the younger generation, Gen Z, most likely to say college education is important. So you have a small percentage. You're starting to see right here, 12 to 15, very important, 16 to 18. As you can see, the Gen Z generation probably is going to be the generation that gets this college thing back on track. You know, when I'm talking about going to college, y'all, I'm talking about STEM-related fields. If you are not an electrical engineer, you're not a computer scientist, you're not in healthcare, you're not doing biology, you're not doing chemistry, you're not doing healthcare, you're not doing nursing, you're not a medical doctor, you're not a neurosurgeon to that extent. And if you're not blue collar, I'm talking about HVAC electricians, plumbers, your welders, your journeymen, people that help build bridges. And if you are not helping out in the mental health field, I want you to ask yourself, what are you going to do in the future? Those are the 3 big fields that are left. There is no in between anymore. There is no saying, well, I'll get it and do something else. You have to get a job in those 3 fields. That there is no, you have to either get a mixture of training or you have to learn how everything works. Your skill set now has to be so diverse. You have to have contingency plans. Just look how expensive it is to live right now. That's where education will help you out. Education, some folks will say, well, education won't do everything. But once you get the education, you have to know how to sell yourself with your social skills. So get around the right people so you can move to the next level. So female Democratic Black Gen Z view college education as more important. Yeah. Gen Z, like I said, is probably going to be the generation that turns a lot of things around, because I've always known that education was important. We have male, females, and males. They're about at the same they're about at the same percentage if you look at it. Black, Hispanic, white, Democratic, Independent, every political party right here. People are realizing how important education is. Unless you want to be doing manual labor or getting laid off from a job, and not having a backup plan, don't play games around with do not play games with your future right now. You can just take a look at this article. I just clicked on this one. I'm gonna start to put it in the chat. So if y'all want to take a look at it, see. Yeah, the other time, y'all, I learned how to pin my comment to the top. I got to remember how to do that again. So let's back out of this. So let's talk about AI and jobs. These are articles from today, for today. AI career switchers. This is something I've been telling everybody. There are going to be so many jobs created, and unless you have a skill set, you can't get them. Look at this right here. This is what I was just talking about. When Krim went on paternal leave, he spent some time learning the ins and outs of technology. He already used the chatbot in his job to brainstorm ideas, conduct research, and draft strategy documents, and was floored by how much time it saved. You just knew this was a paradigm shift technology. Then he got the idea he could create social media content about AI tools like ChatGPT and monetize. There's something else. Then by April Krim, this is him talking about him posting. Yeah. So this is someone that switched to AI. He quit his product manager job. Excuse me, Yolanda. He quit his product manager job to focus on his AI business. There's an explosion of jobs in AI. That's what I continuously tell folks. That's what I continuously drill to people to let them know. The jobs are here. You just have to have the training to get them. There are jobs at Meta, Netflix, Amazon. Some salaries $900,000 a year. The AI space is right with opportunity. This is when y'all see me do interviews. If you go on my YouTube channel and look at all my interviews, I tell folks this is the opportunity of a lifetime, especially in the Black community. We talk about the wealth gap. You finally have an opportunity to come up to speed with everyone else. There's so much opportunity. There are going to be so many jobs created, but the thing is, right now, nobody's thinking about it. But if you have the skill set, you can get on the jump. You can get on the bandwagon first. You always want to get before everyone else. Y'all remember when cybersecurity was the thing? Now cybersecurity is oversaturated, and they use machine learning and they use penetration testing now to do cybersecurity. So those folks now have to learn how AI works or find another skill set. Yep. Uber for choppers, assistant company. These are just examples right here. It doesn't matter if you're male or female, Black or white. You can get one of these jobs as long as you have the skill set. Jacqueline De Stefano Tangaria, I think I said her name correctly, jumped on the opportunity to teach her clients how to use AI. Learning AI skills are hard, but not all of them are new. A lot of it is critical and analytical thinking. There are free courses on Google to give you a foundational. And the thing why I push people to go make a major in like computer science, information technology, you already will learn about programming and how certain things work. So this paradigm, not the paradigm shift, it will be easy for you to migrate to this. This is why. There is a learning curve, but if you're willing to put the work in, you can do it. This is what I just said, but not all workers who pivoted needed to learn a new new set of skills from scratch. Machine learning engineer. He was once a professional violinist and music teacher. Yeah. He was told BI that many of the skills he learned in the music industry were applicable to his new Chicago-based role. Communication, collaboration. This is everything I talk about in Amber in Houston. Yep. AI will affect her job. So many of y'all, I've even stated you already have the skill set. You just got to take the leap of faith. If you've never done anything in your life, I'm telling y'all, drink some water. Please bet on yourself right now. You have an opportunity to make a lot of money where a lot of people have not got on board yet. Just dig into it and go for it. I'll let y'all read through this article. Jump to AI. I'll put this in the comments. There are a lot of folks, just as Amber in Houston, I'm going to put her comment up. My cousin is a writer and doesn't think AI will affect her job. She is crazy. Absolutely. I'm not going to say your cousin's crazy, but for her not to be aware of what is going on, she is really going to get left out. Los Angeles Times. Now, this is based off somebody else's information. We're going to read through this together. Oh, crap. I hate when this. I hate when it won't let me show y'all stuff. So Google plans to cut 30 more thousand jobs due to advancements in AI. This is why I tell everyone to have a transferable skill set, have a good skill set, because if you get cut from Google, you can go find a job somewhere else. You can't do that if you do not have a skill set. Massive restructuring. The transformation is due to the shift towards artificial intelligence and advertisement. I have told people that have done marketing or went to school for marketing, you will not have a job in the future. This line right here pretty much puts all that into perspective. So AI, generative AI, yeah. AI in advertisement. People do not go to school for marketing right now because AI can do pretty much everything a human could do. Let me pull up this comment right here to show y'all. Do you know of any other YouTubers focusing on AI in the Black community? Not to my knowledge. Erica Williams and I have been doing podcasts. So Amber in Houston, if you know Erica and the Classic Climb, I started talking about AI affecting the Black community on Erica's channel in February 2021. So I've been doing this for the past 3 years. I started off with O'Shea Duke Jackson. I went to a couple of other streams. I remember being Man of Tomorrow. What's the other guy's name? I just saw him on O'Shea's channel. LAR Movement. I went on his channel. I started there, and that's how I found Erica. And Erica and y'all have been collaborating for the past 3 years. So her and I are setting up to do a stream coming up. We're just trying to get some times together. Yeah, will prompt engineering be a wise choice? Thanks for all the great information. Prompt engineering, yes, because this is, as a matter of fact, let's look that all up together. And I'll guarantee you it is a good choice to choose. Prompt engineering. Y'all see AI up there is working? Learn prompt engineering. Here we go, right here, reaching higher. MIT education. I can tell y'all they probably want an arm and a leg. This is University of Texas. So this is AI, machine learning, neural networks. This is natural language processing and more. You could get the syllabus. Let's take a look. Prompt engineering. By the way, y'all, Wikipedia is the worst thing ever to Wikipedia is the worst thing to ever use as a source of anything. OpenAI, the company that caused this ruckus. The 6 strategies, yeah. So writing queries. So if you're good at writing SQL, when I say SQL, I'm talking about like databases, because much of this information is database searches. My bad, y'all. Let me zoom into y'all so y'all can see it. Yeah, prompt engineering. You're good at doing like databases. Let's see. Queries. When I saw query, that's the first thing. I've done SQL in college and on a job. I did SAP. So anytime you see queries, the thing is, artificial intelligence, y'all, is artificial. So it is man-made. The information has to be pushed to it to know. So I'm gonna pull up, y'all writing some good comments. Cloud with TJ. I'm gonna show his comment. And this shows you how some folks. I had a conversation with my cousin last week. He works at a warehouse. I told him to get a trade in IT. He said, I'm only 19. I want to have fun. Well, Cloud with Cloud with TJ. I hope you are taking my advice and other advice you're hearing from other folks. Your cousin is only 19. He will not have a job, because I can guarantee you, with the work shortage right now, he's probably getting $25, $30 an hour. Then they're allowing him to get all the overtime he wants. He's not looking. He's thinking about right now, and this is the failure of a lot of people. They don't think 10 to 15 years down the line. Your body and lifting boxes and moving around can only go for so long. So, yeah. So for prompt engineering, okay, we accept the cookies. I'm trying to see. But yeah, Amber in Houston, send people to my channel and to my Instagram and tell them to follow me. I upload videos every week on my YouTube. I got a video that premiered yesterday about AI real estate agents. I have an interview I just did last Thursday with Roland Martin's Unfiltered, where we talked about the New York Times suing OpenAI and Microsoft due copyright and intellectual property infringement. Yep. So, and for those of y'all that are out there, for people out there that are ethical and they claim that they don't want the information to be skewed against Black people and the Black community, become a prompt engineer. You can see right here, prompt engineering is the practice of designing inputs for generative AI tools that will produce optimal outputs. In programming, we call that garbage in, garbage out, or first in, first out. So if you want the information about Black folks to be the best thing about them, you need to become a prompt engineer. You need to become a natural language processor. I get tired of so many people getting on TV talking about AI going to be racist. I'm not one of those folks to talk about it. I'm going to do something about it. I know there was nobody Black really talking about this. That's why I went and did research on how artificial intelligence was going to affect South Carolina and how it was going to eliminate jobs for women in the Black community. I'm not one of those people to complain about stuff. I'm about getting stuff done. And every time I do a video or I do a live or interview, I'm giving you solutions. I'm not sitting up here continuously talking about the problem. We know the problem, what it is, but you have to give people solutions. And as you can see, people in the comments are saying, hey, I'm glad that you're talking about this, because nobody else will talk about it. I could tell y'all it's January 4th now. The holiday season just left. And what most people have done, they spent all their money, and now they're waiting to get their W-2s by the end of this month to give all their money back to the government. And you're going to repeat that cycle. Instead of taking your money and spending less as possible, trying to invest or going into debt. I have fought with people about going to school or re-educating themselves. I'm not getting into debt, but you'll go spend $25,000 a year. Let's see, 9, 10 on stuff that you don't even need, traveling and stuff. Vacations are for people that work. I used to hear this YouTuber Minister Jap say that, and I never thought about it till he said it. Vacations are for people that work. Too many people are having fun when you've done nothing to prove anything. So I'm gonna pull up Amber in Houston. How long do you think for companies? Amber, as you can see by the Google article, they are already doing restructuring. You know, y'all see the quotations. They're already restructuring. That's the key word for eliminate your job. I've gotten emails or webinars about generative AI. That's a little tongue tie word. AI for softwares we use for marketing, data analysts. The marketing I just showed y'all, they're going to eliminate marketing jobs. Data analyst jobs are going to be here, but they're only going to be certain amounts of those jobs because they're not going to need everybody. They're not going to need everybody, but they're going to need data analysts. They're going to need data scientists. Whether y'all know it or not, like I said before, artificial intelligence is man-made. When it messes up, that's when all the people that watch this stream now, rewatch it or share it, that's where you come in and say, hey, I got my own little company. I'll charge you $10,000 to fix this software. When it comes down to the company making $200 million a year, $10,000 is chump change to them. So yes, they already are replacing white collar workers. It's just which ones are first in line, first in, last out, as they call it. And Amber, is it hard? I showed Amber, I'm just someone that just decided to just decided to do something different and just help people out. So I appreciate the compliment. I'm aware, and I'm aware of what's going on, Amber, and I try to help everybody else. That's the best thing to do. That's one of the gifts I have, having vision. Somebody else could have been selfish, but I'm not selfish. This is information to where when I travel, I see people's lives are going to be ultimately forever messed up, but they have the opportunity to change their life. I'm gonna continue to say that the Black community, you have the opportunity to change your life right now with this AI, as long as you're willing to invest into it, into the training. Yeah, people, Cat Williams, will not focus on their life because entertainment. Yeah. And the thing, Cloud, with TJ, that's why I tell you, if you are willing to get ahead, by the pendulum is going to swing. And that's why I'm telling y'all to get ahead of everyone else. So when the pendulum swings and these jobs are cut like boom, 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 you can say, oh man, I'm able to work from home. I got my skill set about 7 months ago and I'll continue to build on it. Y'all, companies are so desperate for talent, they'll help you pay to go to school. I've never seen it in my life where they will try to help pay back previous loans to keep you working for them. You have the opportunities, go for it. Just don't be afraid to fail, go for it. And you'll have articles like this, AI prompt engineering is the future. I used to see articles, y'all, that said jobs are not going to be eliminated. Well, how jobs are not going to be eliminated? Please show me. Continue to sit up here and think that. There's already happening. Like Amber said, everywhere she go, there's self-checkout. Yep. So I'm gonna go to another thing. So right here, one, to become sorry y'all, hopefully I didn't make y'all nauseous. AI prompt engineer. These are the 6 skills. Understand artificial intelligence, machine learning, and natural language processor. You're going to have to know the different types of large language models. That's what LLM is for. And the areas where they're weak, and that's where you get paid all the money to fix those. And do y'all realize majority of these jobs, unless you got to go on site someplace, are remote? That's the other thing. You cannot, and Erica has talked about this on her channel, you can't request a remote job unless you have a skill set to where you can actually do stuff remote. working into the automation field, the AI field, the machine learning field, the technical fields. Some of the things could be diagnosed remotely, but with the blue collar people, they can make a killing because a lot of their work is hands on. You cannot replace somebody putting PVC pipe together, fixing an electrical circuit. You can use AI to help diagnose it, but those people will always be needed. Even if the system can self-diagnose itself, that's why auto mechanics, y'all, are going to make a killing. People cannot afford cars. That's why if you go to a dealership now, the busiest place is the service center. People are doing everything they can to keep their car running. They can't find enough auto mechanics. An auto mechanic will never go out of style. They'll have a computer system to help them, but to change tires, you got to do that on your own. You got to have these. The auto mechanic shops, y'all, I pass by and they got cars outside. I can only imagine. I have a place in my own hometown. We've been dealing with them for like 30 years. I can only imagine what these people make a year. I can only imagine because they are so needed. They didn't close during the pandemic either. They were, certain during that, the essential places. Yep. Be creative and develop your own conversational skills. So basically, what was the second one? Make sure I cover. Define problem statements and specify detailed queries. This is where if you know how to write, this is where if you're fluent with SQL and you're good with databases. So if you're a database administrator, you know how to retrieve information. Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be great with this. Basically, you can train the language how to retract information the way you need it to. Yep. Look, I just said that without looking at it. How you will communicate with a coworker or subordinate. You can teach the language on how you need it to work. I have a class, y'all, that I have to teach. I saw it today. It is, I can't remember what school it's for, but it's dealing with it's machine learning. I'm teaching a class now on machine learning for a school. I'm teaching it to get better fluent with it myself, but it's in R programming. And R programming, y'all, is open. It's not open source, but you could download it and you can play around with it. Go on YouTube. This is R right here, machine learning. And to make sure, machine learning and R. And I recommend y'all learn Python too. Yep, machine learning with R. So this is it right here. You download it. You can go on YouTube and you can learn how to do R programming. You can get a good foundational You can get a foundational overview of this. Everything is on YouTube. Even if the language can write itself in program, when it breaks, somebody has to fix it. So learn about writing and art styles, build domain expertise. Not only will chatbots write answers for you, they'll often do it in the style you request. But if you're a country, I'm a country person, so I'm straight from South Carolina. When I put my stuff in, there's a way it might be written for somebody with a country dialect versus somebody with a northern dialect. Y'all see now? We can train it, say, hey, you're a northerner. There are certain ways people say words. Like people up north might say car, and down here we say car. Have you ever seen any of the Sam Adams commercials or whatnot? Car, people don't know, call it car. It's the language has to learn. If you want to make sure your group, if you're a male or female or a particular nationality, you want to make sure you're not discriminated against, this is where you can put your input. Develop scripting and programming skills. Yep. There you go. Build your patience and sense of humor. There you go right there. I've even talked about the 6 skills you need. This is why education and training will save you in 2024. Y'all spelled that all wrong. Blue collar. Let's see. Blue collar. Let's look at blue collar jobs. I'm trying to find Let's see, blue collar news. Blue collar hiring and pay gains stay hot and cooling. Look at this. Miners, loggers, construction workers. Oh, let me see if I want to see this article. Okay, refresh. There we go. Y'all see that? Is it zoomed in enough? Yep. I just want people to look at that. High demand for miners, loggers, construction workers. They have freeways, y'all. Looks like they're working on a bridge. That's something to do with some kind of stress. You could tell. Yep. A lot of hard work, but those guys right there, they will never be without a job. Ever, ever, ever. Long as they're willing to work, you know, their bodies don't mess up. Y'all see construction right here. Marketing is going away. Nursing is going to grow because people go get sick and they need help all the time. Y'all see that? I told y'all this field is gone. Nursing is going to go through the roof. Software development, all the stuff we're doing, construction will go through the roof. Y'all saw April 2020, they stopped. Y'all know that's when they sent everybody home. Bam, bam. Look at that. This is the greatest time. I mean, I'm 39. This is to me, what a time to be alive in life. There is so much opportunity. Y'all, if y'all only knew all the opportunity I see, I try to grab all of it. And I'm going to just be honest. If you're single like myself and you do not have children, you have no reason to be broke. As long as you don't have any health issues or you got family members that don't have health issues, or you don't have to really take care of anybody. But if it's just you and you got a dog or something or a cat or however you live and it's just y'all two, you have no reason to be broke. You can hustle. You can do whatever you want to do. Strong hiring for the most and least educated. Both people right here, look, less than a high school diploma. Blue collar. And then they said some of the people with fewer degrees have seen the sharpest hiring rebound. Associate or some college. You can see it's going down a little. Yep, green bachelor's degree or higher. I'm telling y'all, the STEM and the blue collar field is where you're going to make your money. And the mental health field is going to creep up with it too, because people have serious mental health problems right now. And y'all don't realize how, with all what's going on, people feel depressed and sad. So you're talking about your psychologists, your social workers. Those people are going to be in so big of demand. Counselors, get into the field. Even manufacturing is going up. This is still manufacturing with people in it. But once they use what we call advanced manufacturing, once they perfect it, the thing is what I've tried to tell folks, once they perfect with advanced manufacturing and this machine learning, manufacturing production is going to accelerate, while the people in it are going to go down. They're going to be able to take 500 people out of facility, take it down to half. Amber in Houston, I just Google AI news. Since I'm a researcher, I look at this every day to see what's going on. The same way I'm searching for what y'all just type AI news. That's all I do. And then I'll click news on Google. Bam, there we go right there. Yep, here we go. This is how I stay up to date. And you also can, if you want to book a consultation with me, let me see how I do this. You also can do that too. Okay, let me see how I do it. I might have to come back and do it, and I'm gonna pin it to the top. That's what I'll do. So if you want to book a consultation with me in the future, well, I can help you one on one. You can talk to some of the people. I've helped out several people. I like doing it. Oh, reach out to me on LinkedIn too. So if you're at the stream now, go type in Dr. Patrick Dix, and let's see. Here we go right here. Send me a LinkedIn request. You can see all of my information where I teach at. And I just posted something today. I had a student that I taught right here. This is a student, y'all, that I just taught. Thank you, Yanis Bourgeois. He put, I just received my certified network defender certificate. I teach at EC Council. I've been teaching there about 2 years. Thank you, Dr. Patrick Dix. So he's a certified network defender, and he was in one of my classes. So there you go right there. The proof is in the pudding. No, Amber in Houston, I don't know of any arrangements I have in Houston. I did do a news story with Stephanie we filmed some stuff during December. But if y'all follow my pages, y'all see me coming back over there or whatnot. And y'all will see where I've traveled to. So, yep. So if you get the opportunity, feel free to follow me on LinkedIn, TikTok. Subscribe and follow me. I'm posting stuff. This week has just been real busy, so I'm about to catch up with everything. Once it loads, there you go right there. So you can follow me. Don't know why it's acting all funny. You can follow me on TikTok, all the stuff. So I have some stuff I'm gonna create for TikTok tomorrow. And as y'all know, Instagram. So follow me on all these platforms. I'm on here, YouTube, and everything. Thank you, Mimi Roberts. That's the best way to stay up to date with me, to see everything that I'm doing. Because there's at least 2 or 3 videos I drop a week on the YouTube channel. Oh, and I recommend, I was talking to somebody I'm helping mentor earlier. I recommend you, oh crap, y'all went to the wrong thing. Yep, that's the login to get there. I don't know what's up with this thing. Google. Crap. Now the thing showing my classes and everything. So y'all see some of the stuff that I do. Let me share this tab. So yeah, now what y'all just saw was at one of the schools that the Franklin that y'all just saw on the screen. That was one of the courses. I teach cryptography, and I'm helping them rewrite it. So not only am I talking about this, I am actively teaching these classes and helping these schools rewrite them so they are better prepared. I'm one of the very few people, y'all, that have the skill set that I have. I've been teaching, I know over 50,000 students, teach at several schools. I write courses, I teach, I'm in the real world, I'm researching this. So I'm pretty confident that I know what I'm talking about. And I had the, as we call it, receipts to back it up. So if you are a Samsung fan, Samsung to announce phones powered by AI. I have no clue, Amber. You could reach out to that school. As a lot of international students go to that school to get that cert. So Mimi Roberts, I appreciate it. And DRS Metal, I've seen them. Andrew Yang, y'all remember when Andrew Yang was running for president in 2015 or 16? He was talking about it, and in 2020. Yep. Yeah, you have to look at, it's EC Council University. A lot of y'all, if you were thinking about going back to school, one of the big schools I teach at is Kennesaw State. Um, I teach several classes for them, graduate classes. So school is going to be pricey, but you got to think about it. You could either invest 50 grand into an Audi or to a BMW, or invest 50 grand into your life and get a return. You don't get a return off a vehicle. All it do is take you to A to B. I'm not a financial person, so I don't know what AI stock to tell you, but this is not going to be Bitcoin the way you think you're going to get rich that fast, the way that's where it got everybody. I mean, look right here. This is how y'all I stay up to date on what's going on. Perplexity AI secures 73.6 million. Yeah, thank you, reaching higher. You're more than welcome. Look at this, the election. Y'all, we're going to see a lot. I can guarantee y'all. Oh, sorry, y'all. I hit the thing. If I was a presidential candidate, I would make sure I talk about AI, because it is whoever becomes the president, y'all, next November, this is going to impact what they do in their next term. So this is scan. AI will change this world this year. We just don't know yet. And this is what I've been telling folks. The technology you're talking about is not a gadget, but rather an alternate future, one that Silicon Valley's insiders say is inevitable. The future is powered by AI. A lot of people predict it's going to be inescapable in the months to come. It's going to be everywhere. It's a good thing because it creates jobs. The bad thing is it's going to eliminate jobs. The bad thing is, go ahead. The bad thing is the people that lose their job, people are going to lose their jobs. But the good thing is they're able to retrain. Get into a skill set. I know people will say people should not be going back to school, or we can't go to school. I'm going to tell y'all, and I'm going to be honest, you will not have a choice to go back. I've said this. This is the biggest election in history. Yep. AI with the breakdown of everything. Y'all, this year is going to just show a lot of, I'm praying and hoping we have a lot of good that come out of this year, to where we can see the future, where we're going, and how we can prepare for it. The European Union is working on the world's first comprehensive AI law. Yeah. So y'all, I'm gonna hang around for a couple of more minutes. Then I'm not gonna take too much of y'all time up. I have to take care of some other stuff. But I wanted to get a stream out to let y'all know, and I'm glad that everybody's commenting in the chat. This is real. You have the opportunity to change your life, and y'all just don't realize the potential. Just look at all the articles, y'all. You used to type in AI in 2020 and 21, you wouldn't see too much about it. You would see stuff. Yep. Penn Medicine develops AI tool for precision oncology. African technology students bolstered by grassroots AI. Yep. It's just so much to be done. There is so much that can be done with it. Texas is exploring, this is for you, Amber in Houston. Texas is exploring the role of AI in government. Since I think Amber, her name is Amber in Houston, so I'm going to assume that you do live in Houston. More than a third of state agencies are using AI. Texas is beginning to examine its potential impact. Scary. Y'all just take a look at some of these articles. I'm not going to post the rest of them in there, but if you live in some of these states, this is what you need to be aware of. Things I recommend people to stay up to date on this year: the economy, the election, artificial intelligence, and your health. Those are the big things you should focus on: the economy, the political world, artificial intelligence, and how to stay healthy. That's what your main focus should be this year. Not turning up or turning down or whatever y'all want to call it. Yeah. AI and underwriting. Yep. Somebody was just talking in the comments about their cousin. Bank automation news, underwriting. Y'all know who decide if you get a mortgage or whatnot. Y'all already know they use AI to write your not right. AI is already used to calculate your credit, like the algorithm. So the three credit bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Yeah. Y'all, I'm only on page 5. And y'all see, I can tell y'all, Jeff Bezos, if they're getting into it, they see the potential. Lastly, AI jobs. Then I'm going to get up out of here. Yeah, the fourth industrial revolution. Yep, this is number 4. Web 3.0, artificial intelligence, machine learning, neuron networks. That's what it is. The most demand AI job could pay over 200,000. There you go. Let's see. Job to apply for. Hold up. Let's go to Indeed. Let's see what's out there. As y'all see, this is some of the stuff it pulled up off mine. But let's do the real thing. AI, and let's do search. Let's see, AI. See the article. Yeah. Here we go, right here. Let's do salary. Y'all see me putting the numbers in. This is the same thing I show teachers, not teach students. 9. Look at these numbers right here. Artificial intelligence remote. Let's do it. There are 1,746. Let's look at the $150,000 job, $1,000 a year jobs. Data scientists. These are remote. 122. Austin. That's let's say Austin, Texas. VP, data scientist core, staff, machine learning engineer, curriculum writer, Chegg, machine learning engineer, head of support, usability researcher. Y'all see the picture. And let's look at skill level. Let's see, experience level, entry level. Usability researcher, $80 an hour. New telemel, let's see, that's conversational AI. Machine learning, remote in DC. I've heard of that company before. PhD university graduates. I mean, if you play around with it enough, let's look at, let me go right here. Hold up, y'all, I did it wrong. There we go, remote right that way. Artificial product owner, head of support, curriculum. These are just some of the jobs. Let's look up prompt engineer, and I'm going to get up out of here. Prompt engineer. AI prompt engineer. Y'all see that salary 109 to 138. Let's see what it say right here. Python. I was telling y'all that earlier to learn Python. If I tell y'all something, like my uncle used to say, if I tell you cheese on the moon, get your bread ready. Y'all ain't never heard that? My uncle say that, and I use that with people. Natural language processor. Work closely with data scientists. And I'm not making this up. Y'all see it right here. AI engineer in New Mexico, San Francisco. Let me stroll up. Let's go to remote. So that way you can see it comfortable at home. I mean, there you go. So I've showed y'all everything today. Software engineer, large language model. That's what I was talking to you about. One of the 6 skills. You get the education and the skill set. Here go the job. Some of these jobs, y'all, will even help you pay for school, and you could go to school while you're working for them. They need talent. So here we go. And I'm not a talker, y'all. I'm showing y'all what you're gonna get if you go to school. So again, I am about to wind it down. I appreciate y'all joining the stream. I've been here 56 minutes. I know my attention span and everything, y'all. I don't like to hold people too long, but I appreciate y'all attending the stream. If you have any comments or suggestions, please write them below. Yeah, Amazon. Yeah, Miss Price, that's true. Write them below, and I will put my contact information once this thing uploads, so you could book a consultation with me if you want to. So again, I will see y'all on the next stream, and I have a video dropping tomorrow. I drop them on every Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, or 3 times a week. So have a good one. Peace.